Boxing baby, double RT boxing baby. It's your host, Mr.A here. Being a silly little guy I am, but welcome back to the show where boxing is just being talked about. Fights, and fights. This is yet another breakdown and prediction of another and another female title bout. This is for a vacant Argentinian female super featherweight title. This is a rematch between Karen Carabajal and Cintia Castillo. It happened on 9/22, just a couple months ago, but that was for the vacant WBC Latino super featherweight. The winner of that fight was Carabajal. She vacated the belt, and these two are meeting up like 2.5 months later for the Argentinian super featherweight. Now, this is 130 pounds. Karen Carvajal is 14-0 with 0 KOs. So that right there lets you know this girl can box. She's 14-0 with 0 KOs. She's boxing her tail off. Hitting you. So 14-0 with she was ranked number 8 in the world. Her 14-0 career has accumulated 75 total rounds. She's 28 years old and she's a southpaw, and of course she's fighting out of Argentina. Her counterpartner, Cintia Castillo, is 7-1. Obviously, her one loss coming to her last fight against, yes, Karen Carvajal. Now, she too 0 knockouts. So these girls are boxers. They're going for they sweet science, moving around the ring. They're fighting. Now her 7-1 career accumulated with 46 rounds. She's 31 years old. She's 5'3". I couldn't get the height of Karen over there, but she's 31 years old to the 28 years old. But she's a southpaw. But like I said, the last fight, Karen won it. Now, the breakdown in this fight, Karen won the last fight. For those who did not see it, it was you got to see the experience, and within the whatever 6 fights, a professional that Karen has. But at that time she was 13-0, and she was a 7. So those 6 fights, 6 fights, you could see the little difference that Karen did have. She was able to lull Cynthia into some traps, constantly moves, reset her feet, pick her shots in between. Just a little bit of a sharpness in the punches, and we'll see what Cynthia learned in this camp within 2.5 months. Who knows if she's a full-time boxer, part-time boxer, is she a mother and a kid with a job on the side? It's a lot. Who knows how her career is going, what she can learn in 2 months. Now, as far as the breakdown, for those who did not see it, footwork and legs, we're going to go with the challenger, the loser of the last bout, Cintia Castillo. She has good feet. She's good feet. She can move around the ring. She walks. She'll hop the side. She'll hop back and forth to the side, reset herself. She doesn't trace the ropes, but she will like move inside to side semicircles. One of those type movement fighters. Now, her legs seem to be a little heavy. It causes her feet to move a little slow. Her feet are kind of slow to get off the mat when she wants to come in and out, but she's good overall decent lateral movement. She doesn't get enough pop from her legs, and like pop into that leverage in the punches. So her movement's good, her legs good, a little slow, So I'm going with this check mark to Karen Carvajal. To me, she's she's lighter on her feet. They basically have the same movements, but Karen is lighter on her feet. She's in and out of the gap quicker, score her points, retreat quicker. She can trace the ropes with lateral movement without throwing her, without seeming to take too much energy out of her. So I'm going with the lighter, quicker, in and out darting of Karen Carvajal as the check. Now, as for defense between these two ladies, pretty solid. It's a high guard, a catch and shoot slipping. It's they. If I'm going to say who's a better back foot fighter, I'm leaning with Karen Carvajal. Uh, Cynthia defense kind of drops a little bit when if you could make her back up. She doesn't know how to defend herself as well as in she is in front of you or pressing, attack. Um, Karen, she's a offensive counter puncher, so she could punch right between your shots. So she's good at that. She's good at the little in between shots. She could catch and shoot like boom, catch your shot and then hit you. She sees your shot coming, she punch right in it. So I'm giving that little defensive slipping in and her waist movement and her legs. I'm giving her another check mark. Two check marks for Karen. As for power, the whole arm category itself, this is Mr. A. I'm the host of Double RT Boxing saying thank you. Thank you for watching the show. I hope you are entertained so far. Hope you like female ladies boxing, whatever you want to call it. I hope you like it because I'm going to be talking about it for these next couple shows. So the arm category, jab for jab, I'm going with Karen Carvajal. It's snappier, it's crisp, it's pulls back quicker. It's not a lazy jab. While sometimes Cynthia, she gets tired. That's how she lost the last fight. She kind of just flipped it out there and she was getting countered right back. Or she'll just throw a lazy one and in comes Karen's right in it. So little wide hooks and Karen just push, push. That's how Karen basically went out. She punches within her wide shots. So combinations and speed and all that goes to Karen. What I just meant is Karen's able to go just enough to go slow and pick right in between the shots and then change up the speeds and power shots if she has to. The jab is crisper, snappier, comes back faster. Power, due to technique, I'm giving power to Karen Carvajal. It's not that Cynthia doesn't hit hard. I just think her technique with her legs and her waist torque is not all there. It's a lot of as the fight was going later. She went to arm punch and pushing her punches. So arm jab for jab, Karen power. Due to technique, proper technique, Karen speed variation, combination variation. The combination, they both kind of go 1-2s, 1-2s. But if it gets down to a nitty gritty phone booth, Karen's is a little crispier and quicker. So I'm going with the combinations of her. She'll go 1-2 body hooks, 1-2 simple stuff like a European Eastern fighter, but it's a little crisper. Now, as for that being the breakdown, how can Cintia Castillo get revenge? She will have to have better, faster feet for sure. She can't allow her feet to be as heavy as they were because as the later rounds went on, Karen was able to kind of reset her at will. So be light on your feet. Jab herself in with a strong stiff jab and work Karen's body. Do not allow Karen to use her legs to go in and out and constantly reset her. So light on her feet, work her body, and have a strong snapping firehouse jab. Now, do I think it's going to happen? No, I do not, because Mr. A is picking, repeat, Karen Carabajal to outpoint Cintia Castillo again in a very, it should be a even wider point margin than it was before. I forgot the points before, but it should be even wider. I won't be so. Nah, this is the 130. Cynthia's a pretty big girl. She's pretty good. Well built, I should say. Not a big girl, but she holds her weight well. So I don't know if she's gonna be able to get dropped. She's got a good anchor with her legs. So I'm going with a unanimous decision once again. And new Argentinian female light super featherweight. Super featherweight. There you go. I had the last video in my head still. So super featherweight Argentinian champion Karen Carabajal. This is Mr. A saying thank you for your time and support. Argentina. Leave a comment down below if you watch this video. Who do you have? Who's the favorite out there to win this fight? Is everyone leaning towards Cynthia for revenge? People want repeat. Like I said, Mr. A is going with repeat. Karen Carabajal. Easy work. Unanimous decision. Thank you for your time and support. Thumbs up. Thank you guys.